Annandale Way.
Back at the Ram Monument, start of day one. Sun is shining in beautiful Moffat.
So we'll be back here tomorrow with the big packs on.
Yeah.
But first we've got to go up to the source.
The Devils Beeftub loop is that way. So let's get it started.
Let's go.
Let's roll. Annandale Way revisited. Let's go. Passed through these fields and we are now down by the riverbank, and the one thing we've noticed straight away is how low the river is. You can see in front of us, we've seen this river many times at this point, and it's usually a lot higher than that, but we have had a lot of dry weather recently, haven't we?
Yeah, quite a dry spell, hot as well.
And fairly warm. It's a bit of a breeze around today, but it's still quite nice, looks promising.
Blue skies.
But yeah, this is obviously flowing that way, and we are following it this way up to the source. So we've been doing a bit of road work, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles or so.
Yeah.
We've just crossed over the river there, and we're starting to head towards the point where we're going to start climbing properly soon towards the Devils Beeftub. Now, we did explain the name last year, but for those who didn't get that, back in the 14th century, the border reivers, as they were known, the gangsters of the time, would do their gangster things and be very naughty. Even in those days, steal stuff, yeah. And one particular group, the Johnston clan, were known to be particularly bad. So bad, they were known, even amongst the other reivers, as the Devils. And they liked...
A valuable thing at the time was obviously cattle.
Yeah, they liked stealing cattle, didn't they?
Yeah.
And once they'd stolen the cattle, they liked to hide it. And this little hollow in this... well, it's kind of a horseshoe-shaped ridge we're heading up to, the Devils Beeftub, but down in the bottom of it, the little hollow is a very well-hidden area, and that is where they used to take their stolen cattle to hide. So the Devils used to use that tub to hide their beef, hence the Devils Beeftub. Great name, eh?
Great name.
Oh, it's okay, sheep grazing. I thought that said bulls then. I'd have been worried then. I think there's going to be some of that to come though. We're starting to get some nice views now of the mountains which make up the ridge above the Devils Beeftub, extending all the way over here, but just behind here is where the Devils Beeftub ridge starts, and this is one long, sloggy, constant climb. Good ground though. So the weather continues to be very kind to us. There's a bit of a cool breeze, but it's actually quite nice. Sun is quite warm when you're out the wind. We are on about mile 5. Everything's going good so far. We've just crossed over a little A road there. There's actually a road that runs round the edge of the Devils Beeftub with a little viewpoint down into it. And I think we crossed that road twice, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah, so we've just crossed it once there, up and over this ridge in front of us, and then we'll cross it again, and then we'll be on to the actual ridge around the edge of the Beeftub. Woo! It's hot out that wind though.
It's lovely.
Nice, and
Views.
look at the views back down there. Let me zoom in. How nice is that? Well, we've just stopped and had a bite to eat and done our second crossing over the A701. You can probably just see down behind us. And we've been travelling largely north, well entirely north, since we left Moffat, and we have just turned east, so this is the top of the elongated horseshoe, if you like.
So we're just heading up to the ridge now.
Yeah, so the Beeftub itself is kind of over, you can't quite see it, but over the edge of this, but we'll try and get some better views of it for you at some point. So we think we found a good little spot to have a look down into the Beeftub. That's the A701 on the perimeter there, you can see. But sitting just below it, if we can get right to the edge carefully, not going too much further, but just down here, in this little alcove here, is where the Johnstons used to keep their stolen cows. And as you can see, you'd have to come all the way up from Moffat here if you wanted to, up this valley, round and into this little bit. You can see how well hidden it is. Nice little stolen cattle hiding place, eh? The Beeftub of the Devils. And some wicked views today. The weather's being really kind to us. The wind's a bit chilly, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a bit of shelter. We've got these trees behind us which are stopping the wind, but out the wind and in the sun it's really warm.
Yeah.
But when the sun goes in and the wind comes out, it's quite cold, isn't it? But yes, there you have it, the actual Beeftub down there. We may get some better views. We're heading kind of up and around here, but if we do, we'll get the camera out again. Marks the summit of Annandale Hill, and I remember sitting here last time and being able to see nothing but cloud, so we do actually have some views this time, which is nice. The Beeftub being just over there, got some pretty good views of it on the way up. So yeah, we've headed kind of out of Moffat there, north this way. We're heading east at the moment, over there, and then somewhere over there, back down south into Moffat again. How you feeling?
Good. It's stunning, isn't it?
It's a damn sight nicer than last time, isn't it? And another good view there. We're just a little bit further along this trail here. That's the Beeftub down there. Meandering up and down along that ridge in an easterly direction for a while.
Beautiful views.
Yeah, stunning views.
Right over to Lake District.
Yeah, Lake District fells are in view. And I've had to cover my head up because the sunburn's starting, which you don't get to say very often when you're in Scotland. But we've just spotted something very important coming into view ahead of us. Well, here it is. Lovely commemorative cairn. There we go. Annandale Way. So, this is where it all starts. This is what we've come up here for. And the most important bit, of course, probably doesn't look like it, but this right here. I'm surprised there's water in it, actually, considering how dry everywhere else
cold.
is. It's very, very cold.
Very cold.
That is the source of the Annan. Close your eyes.
Thanks. Been baptised.
Baptised by the Annan. Go on. So, yeah, that is where it starts and heads off. You can see little trickles here and there, and heads off 57 miles in that direction and finishes up down, flowing out into the Solway Firth. So this is truly where our journey actually begins, and it's probably time to reintroduce our little Scottish sheepy mascot who came with us last time.
He's back!
The now world famous Dougal McBooey, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming with us again to offer moral support and guidance along the way. You've got to dip a toe in or dip a hand in or something, Dougal. There we go. Excellent. Right, let's begin the journey.
Let's go.
Let's go. What better way to cool the sunburn? Oh, that's nice. Fresh River Annan water, fresh as it gets. So this is a tradition apparently, isn't it?
Well, it is on some of the bigger ways, so
You've made it your tradition.
Take a pebble from the source, take it down to the sea and throw it in.
Let's do it then. Let's take her all the way down to the Solway Firth. And there she is, down there, snaking her way on southwards. So we've been descending for around an hour now, I'd say, through this lovely little plantation, woodland area. We're on about mile 9, did you say?
Yeah.
9 miles in. Weather is still being very kind to us. That wind is actually quite nice. It's just keeping us a little bit cooler, isn't it?
Yeah.
And quite a nice view down here, straight into the Beeftub itself. Just there. Well, that's where we've come from, way up there. And this is what the Annan looks like now. A little bit bigger. So then, we dropped down through that plantation, that woodland, and we had to drop back onto the road again and do our little bit of road work. A little bit boring that bit, isn't it? But that then drops you onto the riverside path again, and it's nice to pick it up.
Overall, it's a beautiful walk.
It is.
Even if you're not doing the Annandale Way, it's just a lovely
it's
day
a lovely
hike,
day.
isn't it?
And yet already, this is the size of her. Looking like a proper river. Very nice indeed, a little waterfall section there. But we're both feeling pretty hungry, it has to be said, doesn't it?
Yes.
So I think it's going to be back along the path. We need to finish off, we need to head back to the Ram Monument, don't we?
We do.
That's our finish point for today and our start point for tomorrow.
And luckily there's a nice chippy
And there's a
across
chippy
the road
just
from the Ram
across,
Monument.
yeah. So I think we'll be visiting there.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I'm just going to get my feet wet in here because my feet are boiling hot. It's been one of those days. That is nice. Tempting. Oh, lovely. And even our little Dougal has decided to dip his feet in and cool them down. Done well today, Dougal. You put a shift in there, well done. Well, here we are, back at the Ram Monument. Day one in the bag. Long day, tough day, but a great day.
It was great, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we will be back here tomorrow, right there, to pick it up and carry on, won't we?
Yeah, to walk down to the sea.
Yeah, day two. Hoping for more good weather, that's been a bonus today. But thanks for watching as always. Hop on board tomorrow, come and join us, and we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now. See ya.
Bye.